everybody, and a very warm welcome to Awaaz, Voices Unheard, Stories Untold. Now, talking about today's topic, it is something we've already heard of. We've already heard of that, we've already talked a lot about this. Debates, arguments, and whatnot, everything has happened regarding this topic. Every single way of communication, method of communication has been used in order to discuss and find a solution for this topic. But I don't think so we've found anything. Instead, the standards and the condition, the situation has only gone down and down and down. It's stooped down so low that right now the incidents occurring regarding this issue are not human. It doesn't come under humanity. It doesn't come under worst levels of anything. It is beyond that. It has reached such a low level that even talking about it is feeling like I'm ashamed of something. It is that low. It's gone down so low. It's gone down so cheap. The standards have become, I would not say cheap, but any better adjective than that too can be used. I'm talking about rape, and how many years have been just gone by and we're just talking about rape. The discussion has been going on, debates have been going on, incidents have been going on, and women of the country are still not safe. Leave about women, this incident is beyond that. It is worse than that. Animals are involved in that. You will know what it is about as the video goes on. So the women's safety is on stake, is not secured, and governments have been changing, leaders have been changing, but I don't find any better precautions taken for women. The conditions, the situation is only going bad to worse, and beyond that with time. I don't actually know what it would take for a country like India to respect women, the respect they deserve, for their sacrifices, for everything they do to nourish the society, to uphold the society. This incident, this topic which I am talking about, arises from Patna, Bihar, the most uneducated state of the country, and most cases of rape too have jointly been admitted from Bihar and Delhi. Delhi is often called the rape capital of India. So sorry to say this, but it is the fact that Delhi is called the rape capital of India. It is the capital of India, but it is also called the rape capital of India, sadly. And this incident of rape, one more day, one more victim, and one more rapist. This incident arises from Patna, Bihar, where a man has raped a 3-month-old pregnant goat. You heard it right. A 3-month-old pregnant goat has been raped by a man in Bihar. I feel ashamed of just speaking those few words. Raped by a man, a female pregnant goat. Concentrate when I pressurize the word goat. That is what the situation of India is. That is what the situation of the nation is right now. The conditions, the situations, everything have gone so down that even talking about it is like wastage of time. But then these topics, these issues should be covered. They should be talked. They should be talked and sorted. They should be discussed publicly. Why? Because people in this country need awareness. They require awareness. They have to have the general, basic manners, humanity, beg your pardon, humanity and the knowledge of doing and not doing things. I mean, man, you raping a woman, I would say that's the worst thing a man could do, and I would say a man is not deserved to live or to exist once he shows his manliness on a woman. You don't become a man when you show a manliness on a woman. You only become a man when you live by your values, when you live by your values, your perspective towards life, and how you put forth an example for others, how you yourself are right at the first place. I mean, just because you have your sexual desires, and to fulfill those desires, you torture a woman, you put through a woman through what not? Disrespecting her, hitting her, physical torture, mental torture, emotional torture, and what not. This country has witnessed takeovers, turning points. Let's get back to the Nirbhaya case back then in 2012, when the country was shook by what had happened to her. The country was completely into candle marches, protests and whatnot for that month, for that few months or so, and then something good that the Supreme Court had given this judgment that a rapist should be sentenced to death, and nothing less than that. Nothing less than that is acceptable. Actually, you can't accept anything less than death to a man who fulfills his sexual desires. Just to fulfill his sexual desires, or in need of something, he puts a woman through all the hardships. It's not acceptable, and sentence to death is the perfect solution. I would say not only sentencing to death, but before that, putting through the person through the same things that he has done. Maybe giving a taste of his own medicine, it would be better. That way, maybe the men of the country would understand what it is to respect women. Or maybe when they were in the schools, their teachers must have not taught them to respect women, or their parents at the first place, not teachers. But when the upbringing goes wrong, things like this happen. You completely can't blame the parents too. It depends on the child too, how he accepts and how he reciprocates towards such issues. And it's shameful to talk about that. But talking is one way of solving out things. It is one way of bringing awareness among people. Now coming back to the topic, a 3-month-old pregnant goat has been raped, and apparently from the FIR which has been filed, the man who raped the goat was not in his senses. He was drunk. So once all this was done, once the incident took place, the owner of the goat had filed an FIR against the man, and also had informed that the man was not in his senses, he was drunk. But man, you are drunk doesn't mean you do whatever you want to, doesn't mean you rape a goat. Please. I mean, talking about it just makes it more worse that that even goats are not safe in India. Isn't that funny? That even goats are not safe in India. They're anyway not safe. Then they've been eaten up, but still they're not still alive. Not safe when they're alive too. That is something not so good. Not so. What do I say? Something which you see, these things can't even taken up here. They can't even get accepted or inserted here. Even the mind would say a big, huge no onto the face that when you talk about such things, these things don't go into the mind. Such is the magnitude of these kind of disgraceful, inhuman, insensitive, and whatnot adjectives can be used. Such issues. Now let's see what the further inquiry and what the further steps will be taken against the man, and I really hope that rapes in India come down. They don't. You can't just say that ke completely let's finish it, because I'm not saying anything in negative way, please don't get me wrong, but when a thing is started and when a thing is going on in such a huge manner with such a impactful and a great magnitude, such things can't be taken off just like that in a matter of a second. It takes time, and I hope with time that India learns how to respect women, the men, all. And one more part is that all men are not the same. So the men of that part where they haven't been taught how to respect women are taught how to respect women, and cases like these don't happen in the better future. Hoping for that, and also that these kind of issues disturb the state of mind. You can't focus once you listen to all this. So hoping for a better tomorrow. Let's wrap it up for today, and thank you so much for listening to what I said and watching the video. Please do like the video if you've liked what I've spoken. Please comment if anything you've got in the comment section, and please do share as much as possible, because such issues are sorted when they have been discussed. Do subscribe. There's a bell icon. Please click on it and please get subscribed to Awaaz. Thank you for watching the video.